What is up, lovely people of YouTube? Today I'm reviewing the set of hooks that I received from Becraftee. I'm super excited to upload this video and just take you through what you receive in here when you purchase it and just the initial thoughts on it and so on. I'd love to mention that I quite love the case. I do love a polka dot design. It's very nice and simple. Initially looking at it as well, I can tell it's really well made. You know, it's a sturdy case. There's no loose stitchings or anything. And the zip is quite nice as well. So let's get looking into what's inside this case. Ta-da! Wow, I do love colorful hooks, and there's more hooks here. But before I talk about that, let me just see what this card is about. So at the front, it's a little thank you card. Just says thank you for your purchase. It's got a nice discount code and so on. And it's got a little lifetime guarantee and some information about the company. When I turn it around, here is the useful information. So it's got a hook conversion chart. It's got the US sizes, the metric sizes, and the UK sizes. Now this is really handy because I know when you look at patterns and tutorials, they all have different terminologies they refer to. So it's handy having this. I know when I do my tutorials, I do the metric ones. So I'll tell you that my hook size is 3.5 millimeters and so on. So having this on the side while you're looking at patterns just is good. It gives you something quick to refer to. So I like that. Nice and handy. So this set comes in a little case and it's good for traveling with because you get everything you need in here. And it stores away quite nicely. So I know if you're traveling or doing long car journeys, which I do sometimes, I like having all my hooks, all my measuring tapes and my scissors in one place. So when I receive or buy these kind of sets, they are really good for traveling reasons. But also, if you're a beginner and you're looking to buy hooks and so on, instead of buying it separately, one of these kits will give you everything you need in there. So if you're a beginner and you're looking for something, I would recommend these sort of kits rather than buying everything separately, because I know if you buy hooks separately, it can get very expensive. Also, previously I used to use hooks like this and they have no grip or anything. And I used to crochet away for hours while watching TV, and I started getting a pain all over here, mainly around my wrist, and it was from using these hooks. This is one of the bigger hooks I have, so I'm choosing this as an example. But then I started looking at Google on what I can do because my wrist pains were quite bad and I loved crocheting, so I didn't want to stop it. And what it recommended is ergonomic hooks. So this is what they are, ergonomic hooks. Basically, they have this nice wide grip and it's made of rubber, and for some reason this makes a whole difference, because after I switched to these I noticed that my wrist pains weren't as bad, and I just love that this is rubber, has grip, so it doesn't fall or slip off when I'm crocheting a blanket or anything. So that's a nice bonus point about these hooks. Talking about the hooks, let's move on to that. So you get 9 hooks, and I'm just going to pull one of them out to show you what's going on here. So on the hook itself, you get this nice engraving, and this just refers to the US hook size and the metric hook size. And if I flip it around, you can also see that it's got the hook sizes printed on the back as well, which is nice and handy. And the hook sizes go from 2.25 millimeters, which is B, to 6 millimeters, which is J. And while I'm pulling these hooks out, I've also noticed that this is nicely stitched on. I could tell it's nice and sturdy and it's not going to come apart anytime soon. So that's the bonus. It's well made. Now, let's talk about what's in the pouch. So this pouch is really cool because it comes off. I've never seen that before in a kit, so that excited me a little bit. But it does mean you can take that pouch out and just store more hooks in here, because it does have the capacity to store more hooks. So if you've got a whole bunch of other hooks, you can put them away in here and it will still shut nicely. But let's talk about what's in the pouch. So in this pouch, I'm going to put this to the side. There's a couple of things. You get scissors, stitch counter, measuring tape, darning needles. I'm not sure what these are. I've received them in a lot of sets, but I've never used them because I don't know what they are. So if you do, let me know in the comments what they are and what they're used for. And stitch markers. These are very handy, and it looks like there's a good few there that will allow you to work on a big blanket and so on. So I like that. Let's have a look at the scissors. I just want to see the quality of them, because often you receive plastic scissors and I'm not a huge fan of them because they break easily. That took some time to work out. But yes, these are cool because they do store very nicely. They are made of metal, so I know they're going to last a bit longer than they do in other kits. So I'm going to try and work out how it goes back. There we go. Quite like the scissors and how they store away. So this is everything you get in the pouch. Handy stuff. You usually get this in all the kits. I'm going to put all this back. Quite happy with that, and when you finish using the pouch, obviously with these two you could just clip it back on. But before I do, let me just show you this. This is a gauge ruler. Now this is quite standard in every kit, and I've got a few of these lying around now. To be honest, I've never really used them, but just leave them there just in case. So let me put this pouch back on, nice and easy. There we go. Overall, my first impressions are I do love this kit, and in all my future tutorials I will be using these hooks to do all my tutorials. You know, when you get a new set of hooks, you're super excited about them. I have donated some of my old hooks to charity, so I was in need of some new hooks. I'm very happy about this set. I just want to quickly mention that if you do wish to purchase this set, I have all the links down below in the description box, and you can also check out their Instagram and social media. The links to that is also in my description box. And very quickly, it just stores away nicely. And into the handbag it goes if you're traveling. So I'm in love with this. Thank you, Becraftee, for this set. And it's a big thumbs up from me. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope everyone has a lovely weekend, and I'll see you at my